Oh, wait, not this mask.
Our
Okay.
other new student is Mr.
Smoking. This mask is this is close enough. We'll go with this. Let's check out and see if this mask is any good. Hey, welcome back to Toy Foolery, and today we are checking out the Mezco mask. Now, I'm not a huge fan of soft goods as an entire clothes. I don't mind on accessories, but usually with soft goods on clothes, you get hindrance in the movements. So, not a huge fan of it, but hopefully the suit doesn't hinder how this character moves, specifically because this character is supposed to be super nimble and quick. So it's kind of weird if he can't do the silly things that he's known for in the comic. But before we get into that, I need you guys to do two things. I need you to hit the like and subscribe button. Join the full force. It's really appreciated. And now, let's see if this box is better than your mom. On the front, we get the mask figure popping out through the wall, breaking through the panels, which is really cool. I really like the way that looks. We get to see part of the suit he has in when he's a mob boss, when he's taking over the gangs. You get to see many of his other looks. That's really cool in the front panel. On the side, we get a picture of the toy. On the back, we get a picture of all the accessories that it comes with. And then we get the same picture on the other side. Nothing on the top, just saying that it is a Mezco 112. Nothing on the bottom. Box is okay. I really do like the front. I love the fact that it shows the different panels from the comic. Just also as a reference, if you're a fan of the Mask movie, the comic has nothing to do with it except for the main character and how he looks and how his powers come about. The comic is way darker than the movie. Like, basically, imagine if Stanley Ipkiss and I think the villain in the movie was Adrian, the criminal, combined, and that's what you get with this character. Just basically a sadistic psychopath that does cartoonish evil things. Anyway, let's crack this thing open and find out.
Oh, what's in the box?
In the box, we get the mask figure. Really nice. Let's move you out the way. We get a stand, as well as his more cartoonish weapons that are really crazy, and some blast effects for them. We also get a bullet in the head mask. I'll put the panel next to it so that you guys can see where this panel came from. It's really iconic for the comic, so that's really cool. It was someone was trying to kill him, and they realized shooting him in the head would not be enough, and then I think he tortured them afterwards. Very dark. The mask either doing a double take or transforming. I'm not sure. I think it's more of a double take. The transformation in the comic book was more instantaneous than what we see in the movie. Then we get some regular handguns, a Tommy gun, and a Uzi, and then some different fists for the mask, and some goofy bombs. Really cool set of accessories. Mills wouldn't have shot you for this. This is actually a really good set of accessories for this toy, especially because of the amount of money you pay for it. So, yeah, not too bad. Let's check out the design on this character. So here we have the mask, and I love the design of the suit. It does not look as good as the blue suit that's on the box. It's close to it, but not quite. And I'm not referring to that suit because obviously that is a 1-for-1. But this suit, now, like I was, my main problem with soft goods, especially at the scale, if all the clothes are in soft goods, I know most people have shirts. I'm assuming they do, but the stitching is not so prominent in clothes, especially in suits and things of that nature. So these stitchings here that would be a little bit more less visible to the eye are more pronounced. So I'm really not a fan when you have clothes that have to show that. I don't mind when you have like a character like Wolverine with spandex and you have small seam lines, but when a person with a suit like this, it just makes the suit look super cheap, and then what's the point of doing it? You might as well just stick with a plastic piece and have it covered. You know what? I might pop his head onto one of my Marvel Legends that are suited and see how that stands out, see if it works. But not a fan of this setup because of that. But it does look like the character is the same color blue. They gave him it should have been a blue tie, but that's fine. I guess they want him to stand out, be a little bit more goofy. I do love the face on this character. It looks really good. I love the detail that they put into the face. Same thing here in the double take head shaking version. And I really do love the head with the bullet hole in it. And I really wish that we got a head without the bullet hole, with just him looking devious, because that's the idea of the mask that I'm used to seeing. Him about to do something devious. He's not as goofy as the character in the movie, so oh well. Let's get an extreme close-up on this guy and check out the details and see if there's anything that we notice when the camera is super up close and personal. Up close, you can see that there's just a lot of really good detail, and you do see those prominent stitch lines that I was mentioning before. But just sitting on your shelf from a distance, you're not going to notice those things, so that's pretty good. I love the detail in the shoes. Just a really good figure in general. Like I said, not a fan of soft goods for the entire outfit, because you end up with issues like seeing the stitching all around and you get hindrance in the movement. But it does look good to sit on your shelf from a distance, and you're not paying attention to the small details. But up close and personal, looks nasty. Let's check this thing out and see if this thing can squat. So let's see if this guy can squat. Arms can go up, not super high. That is way less than 90. I'm not sure if there's something hindering it, but I'm not going to force it because it's a way expensive toy. He has double jointed elbows, which you can't see because of the suit. Double jointed knees, which you can see because it's kind of prominent, and because they don't have anything to worry about covering it up or showing it because there's no pins, they don't do a good job of hiding it inside there. So it's just a blank plate. He has a ball in his foot that helps it pivot and wiggle. No, does he have a ball in his foot? He does. Oh, it's actually two. He does have a ball joint. That's actually cool. I love the articulation in the shoe. He has really good articulation in his torso. It looks like he has a ball joint in his torso and in his waist. But my main complaint, and this is something that I noticed when I was doing it and I was saying it, that soft goods as clothes means that the character is going to be limited. So just like in real life, you can squat in dress clothes. It's just not going to be as deep of a squat. It's not going to be as good of a squat. So can he squat? Yes. Can he do a superhero landing? Absolutely not. He doesn't have the shoulder motion. And even though he might have the motion in his chest with his clothes on, he's not going to get there. He has really good range in his head, though. So that's good. So you can get his head in all kinds of positions. And yeah, that's decent. Not the greatest. I wish it might just be the soft goods. It might not be the body that Mezco put on him. It just might be the soft goods just limiting his range, which is disappointing because I would really have liked this character to do some really zany looking things just so that you can even put him into kind of the mask from the movie kind of time frame. So, and let's talk money.
Man, damn, I can't afford it.
My bad. I'm just trying to help you.
So the mask goes for about $100. I paid $110 on Big Bag Toy Store. That's 2 times that I got robbed by them. Hooray. But yeah, this is a decent toy for $110. And this is normally what the going rate for Mezcos are going for, unfortunately. So it's a tad bit expensive. But it's a decent toy. Let me wrap you guys up and get you out of here. Let's wrap up the mask from Mezco. For the box, the front of the box is awesome, but the rest of the box is trash, so As for the design, this does look like the panels that come straight from the comic book, even though I do not like the soft goods for the clothes. As for the ability to move, those same soft goods that I don't like are hindering the motion, but the body on the toy does have good motion. And for the price, if you can get this thing for under $100, definitely worth the price, but is definitely not worth 150 bucks. And for my final score, I'm giving the mask a 4 out of 8. Let's mask off. It's a pretty good toy, but I wish it was a little less expensive and it didn't have to soft good clothes. Oh, I'll catch you in the next toy review. Peace.